I say that. Anyway, you're moving on to Kennedy Agyapong. We'll still be coming back to the news of that Lumba. Kennedy Agyapong, the team no Ababe Kasa. Now, a member of Kennedy Agyapong's team, and I didn't see be Ababe Tuja. Now, in Sema, yes, I remember, or the Ababe Tuja no all parties say. Sisia and NPP form Babe call elections. Okay. Now elections on Babe con Ubia Kasa, oh, can this, can that. But our party said there's something. Now, Honorable Cletus Yedu Dapila, who happens to be the member of parliament for Japa, and Odiabe Tuja say, Kennedy Agyapong Ubia, he shall not be underestimated
at all
or sidelined in Ghana's political landscape. Now, according to him, no part say, Ken, very soon. I think yesterday you were telling me something. I'm making so Baumia be Winnie Baumia post ni chess Baumia, and he said something. Say,
anything can happen between now to January.
Exactly. And that's why you'll be so the same thing. Say, Ken, and what's he didn't see change? The best thing that NPP can do is to manage him.
Yeah.
Because the AMA contest in heated Kennedy Agyapong female remember me one time. He will go back to be the establishment candidate. Yeah. But Pache said Debbie. Now if I would hear voice, no meaning about Kaka on the in Sema Sani pay MP.
Okay.
MP edit to Jaman Foka say a sense is coming back into the new patriotic party.
So one thing that as I said Ghana for and say when it comes to a party, when it comes to a group of people, unity na say a party be wohona say do baby na papemu ebi ba due to individual differences then na ama gaba ewo sa party ni mu no widen.
Anyways, yen sa kan sa audio na ye kan wasem no yen ku tie ba ye beto aso.
Right.
You organize a congress and decided to let one candidate to steal the show. You don't need to tell the rest that this is your direction.
Right.
You understand? Yes, like he said, in their constitution, in all the parties' constitution, we don't have what we call flag-bearer hopefuls. But we know the intentions of people in the party who are not small people in the party. We know their intention. And my brother knows that very well. You understand?
Right.
So if a program is organized and some purported flag-bearer hopefuls are being gagged in a small corner, whilst one is allowed to move around virtually the entire stadium to exchange pleasantries with delegates. For so many minutes, he was walking around doing that, taking all the fans' applause from the crowd and all of that. This, you don't need anybody to tell you that this was the purpose or this was deliberate or not.
You said it wasn't planned.
Yes. Why? Why was it not planned? If it wasn't planned, he is the only one who was given the inner perimeter to walk around, unlike the others.
He's the only surviving.
Yes, he is.
Vice President.
You see, but let me now come, which
Former
I
Vice
know my
President
brother will understand. When you are managing a divided house, you ought to be very, very careful in what you do so that people don't interpret meanings into it. You understand?
Right.
There's already a perception that this early Congress, this top-bottom approach is being undertaken to favor His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He knows that. You heard that. Moro, you heard that. Everybody is common knowledge. You understand? There's that perception that is they did some research and realized that look, the current police station executives coordinators as it stands, if they take them to be the ones to go and vote in the Flagbearership elections, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will have a chance. So they decided that, look, in that case, let's propose a top-bottom approach instead of the usual bottom approach. Moro, where will you see somebody building a house from the foundation, the roof, from the roof? Where would you get that? Nobody built a house from the roof. You build from the foundation. The two political parties lose power when the basis is destroyed, when the basis or the center cannot hold. You see, the top, you can, at the top, can take your decisions based on your interest. But if the basis, the foundation is weak, I tell you that it will not suffice. It will not work.
But Cletus, they've told you two reasons why they're doing this. One, the current situation, the circumstances the party finds himself in, the fractured nature of the party.
Yes.
The acrimony, the backbiting, the suspicions here and there.
Yeah.
You are skewing somebody against this. You are favoring somebody. They're tired. They believe that if the party gets a leader early enough to end it, that's number one.
Yes.
Number two, these polling officers, party officers you're talking about, most of them, their mandates will end next year by March. In some cases, I'm told even in April and May, right? Are you going to wait till that time, conduct your elections before you even elect your flag bearer? They don't have time. They want power in 2028.
Is it Moro? I understand all of that.
Yes.
This point that I've made, is that the first time? Are you hearing it from me?
No, you've made
yes,
it.
So I am telling you that, you see, Moro, to be very honest, in party organization, you cannot start to build a party from the top.
Okay.
Irrespective of whatever excuses that they would have given.
Okay.
But I can tell you that that is what will hurt them. What this action that they have taken will hurt them going into the 2028 elections. Look, you are managing a divided house. I understand where they are coming from. I know, just like he said, look, if you have a candidate, even at the parliamentary level, at the MP's level, or at MP's parliamentary primaries level, if you have candidates who have come to contest you and you are a stronger candidate, you pamper them. You understand? You pamper them because of reconciliation. You don't because you have the support of the current leadership of the party. Then you abuse people. You disrespect them. You let them know that, look, I am in charge. My people are in charge. No matter what you do, I am the one who will shine. You understand? You don't do that. When you do that, you hurt people. They will not be able to forgive you. Even if eventually you win, they won't forgive you. That is the point that I am coming from. I'm saying that, look, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the vice president, the just immediate past flag bearer of the party. But if the NPP, if they had done serious, checks very well, there was no need for them to have allowed him to be the one to steal the show against the others.
Okay.
Definitely, they would never be happy. And they will not forgive the national executives, they will not forgive the organizers, and they will even forgive Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That is why reconciliation will become very difficult for them, because they, the national executives, they have the onerous task to reconcile the party after these elections. Now, the other aspirants have seen them to be the ones projecting one candidate. How will you be able to charter or lead reconciliation after the elections? That is what my brother and co should be worried about. You need to reconcile your party. Any party that is not together, the two political parties, goes into an election fractured, and you can never make any good results in that post. So for me, the National Executive Committee should have told Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, at least, yes, you are the former flag bearer, vice president, but under the circumstances, let's those took fire. Already, we have been suspected to be with you. So let's manage it this way. Or yes, in your constitution, you don't have, even NDC constitution, you don't have flag bearer hopefuls. We don't have. But under the circumstances, okay, all these people who have shown interest to contest, all of you will use the inner perimeter and walk in and wave at delegates and go and sit down. You understand? This is how you chart a reconciliation course. This is how you start it. So that any of them that eventually lose will not have any reason to accuse you or accuse the victim. This is how you build a party that is fractured. You understand? But the tangent they are going, I see a very big problem. I see in the future they won't be able to reconcile, just like what happened to them, because they are still hurting people. If you listen to Ken very well, Ken will tell you that I don't have a problem with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But the people around him, those campaigning for him, they think that we are nobody. So we will show them that we are also somebody. That is what is happening. He will tell you, he has said it in many fora, that I don't have a personal problem with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So I'm saying that those who are campaigning or supporting the cause of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you should change your style if you actually want well or wish well for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Because at the end of the day, your posturing, your style of supporting the former vice president will cause him more harm than good. Because your posturing is hurting other people. Your style, your campaign style is hurting other aspirants. That is what Ken keep on talking about this. Brian is a fine gentleman. Educhim, all of them.
Nansea and NPP for a delegate conference. Now, delegate conference no who say aspirants be no some of them were treated with acquires a preferential treatment. A bit more so honoma ya more mpie kra na just say the almost share baby. Now almost share baby no that is including Kennedy a compre ko Agyapong and na ono so ya man no kwan say ono nso enkyere ne bobre no nante krom no wewu infantry delegates no the former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eno na chese yenipa ye otna radio so ana TV so cheche mu ma yate ase say sa treatment na omode ma presidential aspirants no na enye fine sa esanse mu nyina ye party ba ko ntie be ya anka ubema obia kwan amana nantimu bi amana wevi bia ene nke be sa fata nanso se ukoye ne sa na chese akoye te se mu choose nipa ba ko over the other person eno nso the problem kesi ebeba idintimu ebeba eno o kire se party mpenivo wo NPP mu no omo hwe ni ye pa no omo bomoden se omo be ma nkabom aba party ni mo enye sa na se omoma Kennedy Agyapong neni an etutu ka ne nsema ono nso de se oye no obeye isan se ono de oni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any problem bia nenso Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne chidifo no the way omu treat the rest of the candidates aka na aspirants aka no enye fe. That is what Honorable no no right there. So we are moving on really quick to other stories now.
Yeah, so that is exactly what is really going on, and I think so. What the message Sir Honorable no the two, and I think it makes a lot of sense. We need to look at it from angle. Say, you see, don't underestimate anybody. Some more underestimate nipani say, okay. Na a year after the elections, no, obinia, then I'm obeying. Because at the end of the day, you are not going to vote, or the delegate are the ones who vote. And one of the things you wouldn't want to do is to underestimate your opponents. What I say, okay, I say you school, but ding on kasa. That's what my brain. Hey, omo exams are over here no na chess, omo no ma. Me kai mi wo uni no. Girl back how much? How much no whole school? Obeko no tipu kon. Hey, say girl you won. Nti u teach you say girl no you serious oh master dey ori. Ori dey bia ori. Ba obo so bi a on back class. We hwe na hu no. Sa. Ati ase mu abe pass through. Ye be try exams na aba. Omo no timi so I think that this particular message if people are don't much eba no idea is something that was here shiny pa say we shouldn't be underestimating a year Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
And as much as possible, they should put measures in place to ensure equality and then unity